on a Tom Yamas with one mother whose son was taken from her 8 months ago, and authorities can't tell her when she'll see him again. Tom is just back from the border tonight.
Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen on the southern border tonight, getting an up-close look at immigration enforcement this week. But behind the scenes, a hardline tactic underway, separating immigrant families that cross illegally into the U.S., including asylum seekers.
If you don't want your child to be separated, then don't bring them across the border illegally.
At least 700 children have been separated from their families since October. It happened to this mother, Jocelyn, who says she was fleeing an abusive husband back home in Brazil. When she and her 14-year-old son crossed illegally, her son was taken from her. She says he looked at me like, "Mom, help me, because I don't know where they're taking me." Her son taken more than 1,000 miles away to live in a facility in Chicago. They haven't seen each other in more than 8 months. After 25 days in an El Paso jail, she's now living in a shelter, waiting for the government to rule on her asylum status. With the help of the ACLU, she's suing to get her son back. Immigration advocates say they've never seen anything like this.
Literally 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds begging, screaming, "Please don't take me away from my mom," and they're just being ripped away.
The Trump administration insists they're simply prosecuting a crime.
But if that parent has a 4-year-old child, what do you plan on doing with that child?
The child under law goes to HHS for care and custody.
They will be separated from their parent.
Just
And
like
so my
we do in the
question-
United States every day.
And the president somehow blaming this on Democrats.
The Democrats gave us that law. It's a horrible thing. We have to break up families.
But lawmakers and immigration advocates say that's simply not true, that this enforcement is to scare people from entering the country illegally. Now, as for Jocelyn and her son, they are hopeful they will be reunited soon, but right now, hope is all they have. The court has yet to decide on their case, and health officials have now warned about the long-term psychological damages these long-term separations could have on those children, David.
And Tom, we know you'll stay.